Hi, this is David Pascucci. So now I've made two single diamonds. So now we're going to, two single diamonds, and now we're going to connect them. So we're going to do something like this. We're going to connect two diamonds. So we're going to go over here. I got the two diamonds right here, and we're going to connect those. So you do that a little different than you do the single diamonds. Let me put it in the holder here. Okay. And okay, so the diamonds, okay, are going to be next to each other like this. So we're going to fill in this gap here. So we need to hang this and this side, and then start filling in, knitting in between. So we're going to flip it over because we're working on the purl side, and we're going to hang it like that. Okay, so this edge is going to hang on this side of the zero, and the other will hang on this side of the zero. So I already have my markers, so I know my first stitch is where this marker is. That's my first stitch, and I know to hang that right there at needle 1. My other stitch is this second loop here that the stitch holder is holding, and that's going to go into the 13th needle. There, I got my first and last stitch. Now in between I take every other loop. You grab the very end and you rehang. Go every other, you miss that knot in between there if you can see that. And you take your time. There's no rush. A little purple, dark purple is a little harder to see. Okay, and one more right there. There, worked out beautifully. There, that side is hung on the needles. Now I need to hang this side. And again, I got my my marker right there. That's my first stitch on this side of the zero. And the last one is on the needle holder, on the stitch holder. That's number 13. Okay, give that a tug because that's loose yarn. Now, in between, I can take my 3-prong. Now it's a little easier on this side. Okay, I pick up stitches, skipping, that little knot thing in between. Oh, every other stitch. Right? There's that stitch and then the loop. Okay. And really, find out where the loop is exactly. Don't just put it into anything. It's easy to figure out. You just follow the flow of the yarn, and it'll tell you exactly which one to go into. Oh, we just got 2 left. Oh, see? Okay. Sorry, I had to take my time there because I thought I screwed up and I didn't. So, there you go. All right, those are hung, ready to go. Now, we're going to put our carriage now in the hold position, and we're going to put forward, we only need the first 2 needles now. We're going to just knit here and then make a diamond. So we need the first 2 needles, and that's incorrect. Forget I did that. We're going to put those back right where they were. Okay, now, okay, we're going to put in hold all the other needles except those first 2. Okay, so we're only going to knit these 2 in between. That's going to be the first 2 stitches of the diamond, and then we're going to expand each row. Okay, I need my yarn. This is the very first video I'm making, so forgive me. Don't comment on the quality of the video, please. Okay. Counter to 0. And, okay, carriage is in hold, because we don't want to knit these. And let's knit this thing. Okay, so the first 2 stitches are going to knit. 1, and I'm going to hold that and then get that out of the way. Okay. And then back. Okay, 2 rows. And now I am going to wrap this around that needle and then put that into the D position. So that's going to catch, and now it's going to knit those 2 stitches. So you see we're expanding every 2 rows. I'm going to give this a little tug here. Knit 2 rows. Again, I'm going to wrap, put these 2 into D position. Give that little tug there. Knit 2 rows. You see what we're doing? Okay, we're going to do that all the way to 26 stitches. Wrap, D position, give that a tug, knit 2 rows. Wrap, D position, 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 knit 2 rows. See what's going on here? Wrap, D position, knit 2 rows. 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 Wrap, D position. We're on the last 2 here. Knit 2 rows. Okay. There. See, that's connected. So now we just got to do the decrease. So again, we're going to mark these 2 stitches on the end. So when we rehang this square, we know where those 2 stitches are. I'm going to grab some scrap yarn. And we're just going to mark these. I'm going to tie this. Let me get it on the other side of this yarn. Tie this loosely, because if you don't, they will fall out. Okay, tighten that up. Okay, I need I need another scrap. Okay. These videos will get more and more professional as I do them. This is only my second one, so. But you work with what you have, right? Okay, those are marked. Now, like I did on the other one, we do exactly what we did on the other one now. We just decrease with the transfer tool, using the 3-prong transfer tool, right? Okay, and I'm going to hang some weight on this. Okay, here we go. Same thing we did on the other one. Okay, we're going to go 4 in, transfer that way, 4 in and transfer over. That way we get the slant going this way. And then take the 3 and transfer it back, and we've decreased by 1. Right? Okay. Right, and at this point we're at 26 rows. We'll be 50 altogether when we're done. Okay, knit 2 rows. And I'm going to need some yarn. I'm going to pull some yarn out. I'm not using a spool of thread, unfortunately. Or cone. I'm not using a cone. I have to get a whatever you call those. Anyway, let's keep decreasing. And this is exactly like the other diamond, this part now, but we'll go ahead and do it. Okay. Knit 2 rows. Transfer the 4th one in over, and then, oops, and then okay, knit 2 rows. Now you do have some seaming work to do at the end. You know, they're connected, but you still have to tie up the loose ends, and then the border I'm not too sure about what to do. I think I'm just going to tuck up the bottom diamond and just have a kind of a double layered edge. But I don't know. I haven't thought this all the way through yet. I'm kind of doing this as I go along. But I just like the fact that these are all connected, though. That's what I really wanted to achieve. Always tighten up your needles. Okay, now we're going to switch to the 2-prong transfer tool. Oops. Give a little tug down when that happens. And last row. Done. Mark that with a stitch holder, the last 2 stitches, so we know which stitches to rehang. Okay. Take the weight off. Cut the yarn. All right. There you go. Connected. And just from this point on, you keep repeating that. You create single diamonds, keep going that way, and you connect them with diamonds in between, and you start building from there. And the fun part is just picking what color you want to do next. All right, so I'm going to attach this now to this at the end of this Afghan, and I'm going to keep going. All right, guys, I hope this helps.